Hello everyone, this is Noor and welcome back to my channel. As you guys could see from the title, your girl is anxiously excited for this video for you guys because honestly I never thought in my wildest dreams that this will ever happen. So I'm coming to you guys. Yes, you saw that right. I got an email from L'Oreal asking to send me some of Urbandecay's new launch product that they just came up with, and this is the 24-hour ink liquid liners, which they have sent me a couple of their colors, and I'm going to show you guys how to use them in this video. As you guys could see on my eyes, it's quite funky. I use the liquid liners for this look today, and I'm also showing you guys a couple of goodies that they sent me in here. I have to say the one thing that I forgot to use, it is their iconic primer. This is their eyeshadow primer potion, which I do use on my clients all the time, and for some reason I forgot to use it on my eye, but I have used this before and I love it. They're amazing and my top favorite setting spray, also a mascara in here, and this is all the goodies I got. I can't wait to dive into this look with you guys. Before I go ahead and do that, if you're new here to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by and taking your time to watch my video. If you guys haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to get notified every time I upload a new video, and I would love to have you guys a part of the light family that I have here on my channel. Now, if you guys want to discover these liquid liners with me and also show you guys how I created this look, please keep on watching. Alrighty you guys, as you guys can see, the face makeup is on already, and I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys the liners quick. They sent me 5 liners. I think they also have a yellow one, but I think it's out of stock because I wanted to kind of buy it, but it was out of stock, but I'm like, it's okay. But they sent me 4 of their colors right here, and I already have them swatched for you guys just to save some time, but you will see them how they're gonna apply on my eyes because I will be using them. So these are the Urbandecay 24/7 inks. These are their new liquid liners, and I have to tell you guys that these are so fun, and the colors as well are incredibly fun as well. I feel like they're funky, they're very summery. If you want to rock yourself some funky liners this summer, I'm gonna go through them and also talk to you guys about the colors and the texture, because I've noticed 2 of them had like a shimmer texture to it. One of them is kind of more on the sheery kind of texture, so I'm gonna go into details and talk more about them. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the green one because it's honestly my favorite one because the color is so funky and it's really bright, and it's incredibly summertime for me. So I'm gonna start off with this one, and this one here is called Free. So it does say to shake before applying, so I will be doing that. So let me just show you guys the actual packaging of this liner. It looks like this. It kind of reminds me of like a Harry Potter wand, you know, when they do that meme. Yep, that one. There is a reason to this little shape right here, because it's actually, that's how you kind of grab it to work with the liner. So I feel like your hand is kind of like rested, and this is how the tip looks like. You can see that green, it is vibrant, and I absolutely love this kind of tip. I would have to say it is a spongy kind of tip. It's not like a brush tip like some liners. So I already have it swatched right here, as you guys could see, and I added like a second layer. It definitely popped on the second layer, so if you guys want to try them out, I mean, come on, look how gorgeous this is. This is on a second layer. So I feel like with any colored liquid liners, I would kind of recommend that you do your first layer, let it sit and dry, and then just go over it again if you want it to pop. So in this case, this is kind of like what I see with the green one right here. If you want a swatch on a first layer, so I'm gonna show you how it looks like right here. It's gonna look vibrant as well, just because it is still wet, but when you give it time to dry a little bit, the like it kind of get muted down a bit, so you will see that in a moment. Next color, it is the blue one. Now this one here, it is quite interesting because it is a blue, but it is a shimmery blue, so it does have some sort of shimmer in it, as you guys could see, like when I turn my hand around, and you can see the little shimmers, and also you can definitely see it on the tip as well. I'm not sure if my camera is gonna capture the little shimmers on the tip here, but it definitely has some little shimmers on it, which I am not hating. I find it's quite unique. It's quite a different kind of texture from any other liquid liners that I've tried, because most of them that I tried are just like a solid color. And the name of the blue one, it is called High Energy. Next color, this one here is called Oilslick, and I did find this quite interesting. It kind of looks like a black. It is kind of featured more like on the silvery kind of color on the box, because you know, they kind of rock their colors on their boxes, as you guys saw. But this one kind of gives me silver vibes. But when I went ahead to swatch it, it is this one right here. It is kind of like a black tone. I would say more like a grayish tone, but it is a sheer kind of finish. And again, this one is also shimmery. Now here on the tip, you're gonna see like a black tip. You won't really see the shimmer, but let me see how it's gonna look like if I'm gonna layer it on top of the swatch that I already have. It kind of made it a bit darker, but again, it is more kind of like a smoky color, if you guys know what I mean. This is kind of like the perfect description that I can give this color. Is more like a smoke or like a shadow-ish kind of color, but it is shimmery too, which I really like. Next, this one here does not need any introduction. It is the classic black liner, which is my top favorite. This one here, it is called Zero, and it is a black, and I did wear this to work one day, and I absolutely loved it. It didn't run. It is actually, you know, like I'm rubbing my hands. You guys, I mean, like I said, no introduction needed. Very opaque as black. Even though I'm quite an expert with a brush kind of applicator, now this one kind of looks like a brush. Yeah. Okay, and the others were more like a sponge, but the black one is more like a brush applicator more than a sponge applicator. This is the tip of the black one, and you can tell the difference actually between the sponge and between the brush. So I'm gonna put the green one here to show you guys the difference between the both. So this is the difference between both. You can definitely see the difference maybe on like the naked eye without the camera. Of course you can see the difference, that this one here, it is a sponge and this is more like a brush. I'm not sure if the Oilslick is also a brush. Yes, it is. This one also, the silvery kind of tone, is also a brush. Last but not least, I am a huge fan of white eyeliner. I think I always loved it and I will always will. White liners for me are the most funnest, and you can definitely do like a liner and add small little highlights with white, and it really changes the whole look. This one here is called Ozone, and this one here, it is a sponge applicator. You see how bright that white is? That's a bright white, and this is how the white looks like. Don't mind that little blob right here, because I was just testing if it was a brush or a sponge. But this is how the white looks like, and this is only one coat. Let me go ahead and add a second coat and see if it's gonna be a bit brighter. It definitely popped a bit more. I'm gonna swatch it here on the side. Now this one here is one coat and this one here is two coats. Now you see here the green, it kind of looks vibrant on camera, but in real life I feel like it kind of dims down when it dries down. So definitely recommend with these kind of colors to try it out, see what you like, and if you feel like you want it to be a little bit more vibrant, then add a second layer. But overall, I am so excited to do my eyes with these. So let's get started. Okay, so I do have in mind to do something crazy with liners. Obviously, was that a surprise? No, I was going to do something crazy, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and play around and use all the colors that I received on both eyes. So most probably I'm gonna make it kind of like, I don't know, black and blue here, or like white and something here. So I'm gonna play around and see what's the vibes and what I want to do. Now this is an inspiration of what I want to do right here. I will leave the picture inspiration somewhere on the screen so you guys can see it, but this is kind of like the liner effect that I want to do. So on my eyes, the only thing I have, it is a eyeshadow primer, which is my P. Louise, and it is creasing, so I'm gonna go ahead and set that up and maybe add a brownish kind of tone just to kind of bring out the lid. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to be using the Best Dressed Lid Neutral and Bold. This is from Mali. I got this from my March box from BoxyCharm, and I'm gonna take a color called Late Brunch, which is this brown right here. It is quite soft and subtle, so I do like that kind of color. And I also see a color that I really like in here that I'm gonna use also, and it's this one right here. This is called Date Night, and it's more like a skin tone kind of color. So I'm gonna keep it quite neutral on the lid when it comes to that. So I'm gonna start off with Date Night. Okay, now I thought that this was skin tone, but it's quite darker than the skin tone, but it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna work around with this. We're gonna work around with that. So I'm just gonna put that kind of like all over the lid area. Let's add Late Brunch on the crease area just to kind of, okay, these are not what I expected to be, so they are quite pigmented, which is good. It's good. I'm not hating on them, but I wanted something lighter so we can feature the liners, but we'll see. Trust the process and we will definitely make it happen. So let's go ahead and start off with the blue, and this one here is called High Energy, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the little whirly whirl, see how to do that. So I'm gonna start off from the outside right here. I just zoomed in a little bit more so you guys could see what I am doing. So I'm going to bring it out. And we're going to bring this down. I'm just trying to follow up with the picture. I mean, if it's not the same thing as the picture, it's not a big deal. It's gonna look like something like this for now, so trust the process because we're gonna be working with another color. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and I want to try the white one. So we're gonna do white with blue. Is it gonna be too much USA vibes, or should I do black? No, I'm gonna do white, and I'm gonna do a different kind of swirl. So the swirl is gonna go from here and it's gonna go all the way down. So let's pray. It's not bad. I actually do like the white one a lot, and I feel like it's easy to work with too. Now the white and the blue is a sponge applicator, which I kind of really like. I feel like they work very well. So the white one has a sponge applicator, and I just noticed that the blue was a brush applicator and not a sponge. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use the silver one, which is called Oilslick. The white one was called Ozone. And I want to do something up here because I feel like it's missing some things. This one here, it is also a brush applicator. Now I'm gonna go ahead with the black, and I'm just gonna add some lines. Try to do the same thing. I'm gonna just change the color. Instead of the blue, I'm gonna do the green on this side, and everything else is going to be kind of like the same, and hopefully I can replicate the same thing on the other eye. Okay, let's do this. So this is the green. Let's see if we can kind of redo what we did on the other side. The green is quite cool. I have to say this. I really love this color. I'm just gonna give it a little shake and let this dry a bit, because it definitely, I feel like I do need to add a second layer. Do the white. It's definitely not the same thing as the other eye, but honestly I don't really mind it. It could be a bit different. We'll do the silver line somewhat up here. Now going in with the black, and I'm gonna do all the inside the lining where the green is. So I'm just going over the whole thing, and it definitely made the green pop out, so I am liking this. And we're gonna do the little linings as well out here. Like this. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. This is actually a super cool look. Look at the liners. I am obsessed with them. I feel like this is really cool. It's a cool summer kind of concept, kind of liners. I'm just gonna go and fix in the blue color. So I'm gonna go ahead and do kind of like opposite color gems. So in here I'm gonna add blue gems, and here I'm gonna add green gems. So I'm gonna do that off camera. I'm gonna be sticking those with my lash glue, and I'll be back to show you the lower lash line. So as you guys can see here, I already have the brown one on because I was planning on doing brown here too, but then I realized that I have two of their 24-hour, this is the Glide On eye pencil, and they sent me the brown one, which is so good. And I also see a purple one, so I'm like, you know what, let's go ahead and do brown and purple here. So this one here that I have on right now, I'm gonna show you how it actually works on this eye with the purple one. This one is called Bourbon. I'm gonna leave the name of it in the description box down below. And this is a waterproof, long-lasting liner, and this is the brown one, which I really like. Look how pigmented this brown is. And I love the fact that it's creamy because it's super easy to blend. Now, this is the purple one, and this one here is called Love Bug. And Love Bug, it is a purple. It's kind of like a deep purple, which I really like. Look how beautiful this color is. I'm obsessed. So this with the green will look really nice. For the brown part right here, I did take an eyeshadow to blend it. So I am using the same eyeshadow palette, and I took a color called Book Club right here, and I just took a little bit of it and I blended it out. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this eye with the purple, but I'm gonna take Charity Gala to blend it out. This is just gonna go on the waterline, and I'm also putting that on the lash line as well. So just going quite crazy with this. And don't worry about it being super clean. That's when the eyeshadow comes in and blend it all out. Now I'm gonna take the eyeshadow and I'm going to blend this out. And you're gonna see how nicely and easy this actually blends in together. And because this liner is so creamy, so any eyeshadow that you're gonna put on top of it, it's gonna blend like butter. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. I'm loving this kind of like two-toned moment. It's different, it's fun. I'm obsessed. The brush that I'm using, this is from Morphe and Ariel. And this one here, it is the A7 brush. And I love it. Love it. I'm gonna go ahead and add some shimmer. I'm gonna use the shimmer from the palette, and I'm gonna take this one right here. This is called Cocktail Hour, and I'm just gonna take it also with another Ariel brush. This one, it is A18, and we're gonna pop that in the inner corners because we need some shimmer in our lives, and that's what we're going to do. Okay. I am really liking this look. What I'm gonna do is apply mascara and lashes, but I also want to add gems down here, so let's do that. So I went ahead and I added some kind of like little stars on my brows, and I feel like this kind of really brings it all together. Now I'm gonna go ahead and apply some mascara. They did send me their mascara, which I'm so happy about. This is their volumizing mascara. This is the Perversion Mascara. Apparently this gives bigger, blacker, badder lashes, and that's what we need. And this is the packaging, and your girl is obsessed. Oh, I love a new fresh wand. Let's go ahead and pop this baby on. Ooh, right away, look how black this mascara is. What? Okay, this is black. It's intense. You guys can see the length that this is giving right now because of all the things that I have going on the lid area. But this is... I like this. Look at that. I don't know if you guys could see it. Look at this. I mean, yeah. Let's go ahead and put on some lashes. The lashes that I'm going to be using today, these are the Huda Beauty in Scarlet number 8. So let's go ahead and pop these babies on and come back to do the face makeup together. So I ended up mixing lashes. So I added some individuals on top of the Huda Beauty ones. These are from Ioni. These are literally from the Dollar Tree, and I love them. These are the Faux Mink individual lashes. These have 3D curl in them. So I just added a couple on the top just to kind of make the lashes a bit fuller, just the way I like it. So that is what I did. So for the bronzer, I'm going to be using the Too Faced. This is my Soleil bronzer in matte, and I am going to bronze my face with this. because I want to have a chiseled face with this beautiful and funky look. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. And I'm also going to chisel out my nose. Let's hit the blush. I'm going to be using Juvia's Place, my favorite blush palette. I'm gonna go ahead and take this peachy tone. This is called Tau. And I'm just going to literally pack this on because I want a blushed moment. Put some on the nose as well. If you find the blush is a bit too much, just take a big fluffy brush with a little bit of your powder or your setting powder and just go over it. It's gonna help tone it down a little bit more. For highlight, I'm going to be using the Made by Mitchell blush, and I am just going to pack some on the back of my hand here, and taking a brush, I'm just gonna take a little bit of that, and I'm going to start blending that into the skin. I feel like it's best to do that with a brush, so like that you don't remove any of the powder that you have underneath. The brush is just gonna give you a lighter airbrush effect without ruining your blush and powder moment that you have under. This is literally an old highlighter. If you have it, grab it. If you have anything similar to it, also grab it. This is from Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and I believe this was a collab with Manny MUA back in the days. Don't hate me that I'm using this, but I do have it and I did spend my money on it, so I will use it. I'm going to be using Frick to add my beauty marks and add little dots here and there because I love to do this. You can use this product if you have it. If not, you can also use a liquid liner. Use whatever you have available. I just like to use this because I feel like it gives you the same color as a beauty mark. I just found my Chanel lipstick that I've been looking for all over, which I'm just gonna go ahead and use it just because I want to be bougie with my lips. This is the Rouge Coco Shine number 89 in Satisfaction, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. You guys all know I was gonna do a nude, and I'm going to be using my Hover lip liner from MAC Cosmetics, which unfortunately it is discontinued, just an FYI. But if you have Whirl, then you can go ahead and use Whirl. It's quite similar to it a little bit. Let's go ahead and use my long lost Chanel lipstick. It still smells amazing. Have you guys watched RuPaul Drag Race? I was really expecting that winner to win. I'm not gonna say who it is if you guys haven't watched it yet, but I really wanted the person that they competed with to win because I just fell in love with her so much, even though I love the winner as well, but I really wanted the other person to win. But Ru did an amazing choice anyways. Now comes my top favorite product from Urbandecay. I feel like I buy this all the time, not only for me, but I also buy it for my kids all the time, and I always get the pack of 2, and they did send me one in this box, and this is the all-nighter long lasting makeup setting spray. I can rave about this all day long, all night long, on how much I love this stuff. I'm not gonna open this because I do have my own right here that I'm gonna go ahead and use. Thank you so much guys for the refill. I appreciate it, and I do have another refill for my kids, so you guys all know I do stock up on this stuff. I'm obsessed with this spray. Recommended, always would recommend it. Everybody who asks me what's your favorite setting spray, I always tell them the all-nighter from Urbandecay. hands down. Okay, you guys, let me go ahead and fix up my hair, put on a nice top, and I'll be back to finish up this look with you guys. Alrighty, you guys, this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun creating this look and a lot of fun using all the goodies that they sent me. Thank you so much again, Urbandecay, for contacting me and sending me some of your goodies. This is literally unreal for me. It's literally unreal. When I saw the email, I was like, am I dreaming? Is this true? I don't know. I just didn't know what to think about it. And this is all thanks to you guys for making big companies that I love notice my work and notice me. So big thanks to all of you guys for following me here on YouTube, for following me on TikTok, for following me on Instagram. Thank you so much to each and one of you guys. You're slowly making my dreams come true, and I can't be any grateful, honestly speaking. Everything that I use on my face today is going to be linked down below in the description box for you guys. Same thing for all the products I use from Urbandecay. All the information that you need to know is all in the description box down below. Please check it out. Also, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, just leave them all in the comments down below, and I'll do my best to answer each and one of you guys. I want to wish you all a wonderful day. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye.